So we are here. It is actually, we're right at the beginning of May. So technically recording this on the 30th, okay, which is April 30th. We are underneath the new moon and there is a powerful eclipse, excuse me, eclipse energy that's coming in Taurus right now. So we're in Taurus season. And we're going into May. And of course, May is my lovely Taurus and my wonderful, beautiful Gemini. So we are going to do a 4-card lunar eclipse spread. Excuse me. And we are going to look at these oracle messages. And look at the Simply Blessed box. Okay. So we will start off with the soul journey. What do we need to know? Now the eclipse energy actually goes for at least 6 months, okay? So for us, this can take us all the way to highlighting in Scorpio season, the 11th month, okay? So what do we need to know in regards to this last half of the year when it comes to this lunar eclipse and our life changing drastically? Ooh. Okay, talking about relationships. Okay, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And it's dealing with the yellow, which is our solar plexus, and the purple, which is the crown chakra. So in this case, it's letting us know we're going to be led to certain people. We're going to be led into certain relationships. Okay, more like a spiritual connection. Okay. Ooh. Yep. And this came out. Love. So says I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So again, this is dealing with that crown chakra, and this has the red, which the red is dealing with the root chakra. So that is our sense of security, our sense of stability, dealing with sexual energy, okay? So we're going to have a lot of new relationships that's dealing with love, okay? Anything else in the soul journey? Now this flipped up this side, which is envy. So we are going to be getting out of any envious energy that we might have. And it says, I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges, okay? And then we're here again with this yellow, red, and this light purple. Okay, so we got a lot of similarities. This could also go as orange. So that orange is the sacral chakra. So we got love, relationships, and envy. We were coming out of envious energy here. Okay. That's really good. Now, let's see what's next. Okay. Gonna look at the Starseed Oracle. Shame on me because I kind of forgot about this deck. I think I used it maybe twice. So let's see, Starseed Oracle was the messages for us here for this eclipse season. And we're getting ready to go into May. What's our messages here for the Starseeds? These is real stiff. All paths lead home. Okay? That's real deep. Okay, so it's talking about a lot of things with this. So it's saying you can never really get lost. Okay, because we're all on a certain journey. We're all on a certain quest for life to find out what life means to us. Okay, it's saying here inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yep, that's deep. Okay. Anything else here, Starseed Oracle? 2 came out. The Golden Children. Okay. So this is dealing with star seeds. Okay. Indigo children. All right. I didn't know anything about that when I was coming up, but I would probably be considered as one. Just based off of the things that happen at a young age. Okay. So it's talking about your inner child. Okay. Tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Okay. So yeah, a lot of us had certain rare gifts at a young age, and that's when we are the pure form, right? We're at our young age, we are the closest thing to an angel, okay? Until we get brought down into society, into like certain programming, okay? So that's why a lot of the children, they can remember the past lives, okay? A lot of children can talk to spirits, see spirits, have imaginary friends, okay? So, and then as you get older, certain gifts might continue to come back to you, or you might open new gifts, okay? And this one says, you are not alone. So again, you are going to be meeting new relationships. Remember? So it says, think about isolation, physical connections, and community. So you will be meeting like-minded friends, potential love connections here in these next 6 months. Okay? Now, we'll look at our numerology. Numerology. Alright, let's see. What's the numbers that we need to know, recognize here? Okay, that flipped out. Number 41, self-discipline. Okay, so it is a time about being more disciplined with ourselves. Okay, this can definitely be with the green, can be with your finances, can be with money, can be with love. Okay, can be with food. Okay. So it's saying we need to practice self-discipline in certain ways, okay, because we have to learn how to, you have to withhold something to get something. And also you have to give something to get something. So certain things that you have to learn how to discipline yourself. So that way you can show yourself worthy to receive more, okay, from divine. Anything else here? Okay. Yep. Follow your dreams, number 85. This breaks down to a 13, which breaks down to a 4. Okay, follow your dreams. Okay, so this is like 4 of Wands, going forward, going like bridging a gap. So again, you might meet certain people that's going to help you get where you need to be. Okay, anything else? 93, happy ending. Okay, and this was the same card, excuse me, same color as that relationship card. It was purple and yellow. Okay, so the relationships are going to be getting much better. Yep, and then we got 55 for adventure. Okay, now let's look at our 4-card spread. And then we'll end out with the Work Your Light Oracle. So our 4-card spread, we're going to do that with the Quantum Oracle, because that's a lot easier to interpret. And our first question, so what type of karmic or ancestral patterns are ready to be released? So that's really deep. Okay, so again, karmic, we know about karma. Okay, so a lot of people don't know about karmic situations, relationships, things like that. But it's things that are part of our path. We're supposed to deal with them so that we can clear the energy to move forward. Okay, so for instance, a toxic partner is somebody that is, excuse me, not toxic, but yes, karmic. A karmic partner is somebody that's meant to teach you a lot of things about yourself and relationships and about how you potentially treat people or about how your actions affect others, right? That you may not have realized in the past how you were, okay? So let's see. What type of karmic or ancestral patterns are ready to be released? Wait, did I do this one before? Yeah, we'll do a different one. That one's so long. Yeah, we'll just do this one again. There might be more things. So the karmic or the ancestral patterns we need to release, what would those be? Okay, so great achievement is in the reverse, okay? So this is interesting because if it's something dealing with karmic or ancestral things, it can be something that is like a feeling of defeat, okay? Or a feeling of like you never like accomplished something, for instance, like graduating, getting married, something like that. It's saying that it's something that you're meant to release. So, for instance, if it's something that maybe you felt like, oh, I want to be a doctor when I grow up, okay? And you've been holding on to it, but you didn't really get to you didn't get to that state. So, it's saying it's time to let that go, okay? At this point, it's time to let it go because it's saying here it wasn't really yours. It was a karmic thing or it was something from an ancestral thing, meaning somebody else put that in you. It wasn't yours, okay? Or it was something that you really thought you wanted, but it's not really meant for you, okay? Interesting. Clarify that. Great achievements in the reverse. Joyous fun, okay? And loss is in the reverse, okay? So yeah, can be that, and this is not to offend anybody, but some people set certain expectations that's not realistic, okay? So for instance, I'll just use me as an example. I never wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, but let's just say I did. I would definitely be setting myself up for a certain expectation that I know I would have to really meet. And it's actually a little bit out of my grasp here, okay? So it's like this ship has sailed, it's the loss, okay? Where it's saying here, you need to do things that's going to bring you joy and bring you happiness, okay? Not feeling obligated by these things to put on for show, because that's really what this is about. If it's not really in your heart, it's something that you're doing for show. Can be even getting married, okay? So, let's keep going. How are we ready to evolve? Okay. With family. Interesting. So this can definitely be if you are a parent already, right? So of course you have to teach your children, you have to raise them, you have to give them certain morals and values, right? Now, of course, if you don't have a family or if your family is, already adults, right? It's about maintaining relationships and communication, getting better, um, like acquainted. Okay, this is how we're ready to evolve the family. Same thing, even with the children or the kids, or bringing people together. That's what they want us to do. Okay. How must I listen at this time? Because we were definitely talking about relationships, so family is the big one. How must I listen at this time? Okay. Couple things came out. So the fear is in the reverse. So we need to get out of any fear that we might have. Okay. And this could be fear to move forward. This could be fear of acceptance. This could be fear of, just phobias, right? Some people are very fearful. It's certain things that they want us to step out of. Because if you are in fear, you're going to always be stuck in that place right here. But really, it's like, what are you afraid of? That's the question. So you need to listen to that. They want you to realize that really it's the only thing to fear is fear itself. Okay? We need to listen about this consciousness of lack. So the way it kind of came up this way. So we also need to get out of that type of feeling. Feeling like we don't have enough or feeling like we're not enough. Okay? Also, feeling kind of like maybe stuck by love. Okay, the other soul journey was about love. So of course, if you feel this way, like you're up against a rock in a hard place. Okay, it's letting us know that yes, we do need to kind of like release these energies, release that. That's not a true love. That's not a real feeling. Okay, and of course, this money. We were talking about self-discipline before. So it's saying don't let your money just like run and drain, okay? And then this is the sacred temple. So again, this is dealing with the spirit. So this could be church. This could be your body, right? It's saying that we need to listen more, okay? And not necessarily church, spiritual, your conscious, your voice, okay? But yes, could be your Bible, can be reading different types of or listening to motivational speaking, whatever it is, it's talking about getting back into a certain firm spiritual place, okay? Now, last but not least, what do I need to let go of? Okay. Ooh. So this is decrease. So yeah, again, that's dealing with this lack. Because see how the water is running out is not sturdy or it's not stable enough to hold it in. So they want us to let go of that type of energy of like being wasteful. Okay. And this came out, we don't let go of the higher self, but we embrace the higher self. Okay. That's really good. All right. Now, last but not least, work your light. Look at our final messages here. What's the messages here for to work your light? Now, warrior woman. Yep. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but it's talking about the feminine energy, which is of love, which is of building relationships, which is, you know, caring emotions, you know, all of those types of things. So they want us to step into the warrior energy going forward, okay? Anything else? And she has this sword of truth. So again, we're going to have to be like speaking clearly, self-discipline, you know, taking charge, being a leader, okay? Whoa. Starseed, what lights you up? Again, it was telling us not to hold on to these things from the past or from the karmic cycles, right? Because it's going to keep, like for instance, if you say you only want to date rich men, okay? You realize that they could be rich but not nice. They could be rich but ugly. They could be rich but, you know, whatever, stupid. So it's saying those things are superficial. You don't need to hold on to those types of standards or those types of, you know, can be something passed down from the family as well. So those are the ancestral things to release. So it's saying what lights you up. And the other thing was about joyous fun. Do things that's fun and exciting for you. The answer is yes. So whatever your question that you had in your mind, just say yes. Okay? Do it. Go for it. And then one more. Sisterhood of the Rose. So we're talking about relationships. So it's another confirmation. Relationships will be growing. Okay? Connections building. Says beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, and teacher. Love it. Have a good one.